Wouldn't it be so dumb to be gone for a week after saying that you're gonna upload every other day and then come back with a video about anime recommendations? Like, who does that? That would be so dumb. Right? Right? Yeah. And I'm gonna stop drawing my thumbnails. It's taking too much time.
Daddy's coming for that booty. I want that booty.
Wow, so only 3 uploads in, and I'm already messing up this. No, 2 uploads in actually, and I'm already messing up this crap. Why do I keep dying at I know? I'm already messing up this crap. I said I was gonna upload every other day, 2 uploads in. It's not looking too well, so I'm just gonna upload whenever I can, because I've been having to do online school, and it gets pretty boring when you're in quarantine for like I don't know how long. So yeah, that's why I haven't been recording, and I haven't been drawing my thumbnails. Well, I'm not gonna draw my thumbnails because Krita, my drawing software, is being dumb. And I couldn't color the other one because it was messing up, and I tried restarting the app and everything. So anyway, I'm gonna show you my top 5 anime recommendations. Oh, and by the way, I don't know if I'm gonna look back at the recording right now, but I think I might have actually said top 10. But it's top 5. Okay, so my number 5 spot has to be 7 Deadly Sins. Why do I keep doing that? But I chose this as number 5 because it has a great storyline, and I'm rewatching it. I'm gonna watch season 4, but the plot for season 1, because there's different plots for season 1 and 2. The plot for season 1 is that this girl named Elizabeth, she she had to flee her kingdom, and because she was running away from the Holy Knights, and she wants to find the 7 Deadly Sins. So it's amazing because that girl, I keep on dying, but that girl, very hot. Very hot. This is some plot right here. This is the plot. But anyways, I do watch this on Crunchyroll, which is a website for anime. It's free anime with ads. And yeah, I have my cursor because I searched this up on Google right here. And this isn't gonna be a super long video, so I want to go on to the number 4 spot. So my number 4 spot has to be SAIKI. Well, it's called The Disastrous Life of SAIKI, and the reason I chose this as number 4 is because it has, it's not one of those fighting animes. It's one of those, like, standard animes where, like, they go to school or whatever. Those types of things. It's not what you usually see in an anime. You usually see some shonen crap like Naruto. I'm not saying that Naruto's crap. That's gonna be further up on this list. So the plot is that SAIKI, who is a psychic, he goes to school, but he really doesn't want to be a psychic because he can't live a normal life. So it's basically just his life being a psychic. And this girl that everybody thinks is so hot and everything is like SAIKI for some reason. I'm not gonna give any spoilers. She's not even that hot, to be honest, though, compared to like 02 and Elizabeth. She's pretty ugly. So now I'm on to the number I believe 3 spot. So for the number 3 spot, I'd have to give it to Darling in the FRANXX. So I'm gonna give a brief description of what happens in the beginning of it. What happens is that this girl apparently gets killed, that's what we think, by this Klaxosaur attack, and then Hero wants to leave and not pilot, but then he meets 02, and he was able to pilot, so then he wants to keep piloting. the only issue I'd have with this anime is the ending. I'm gonna make a video of that soon, me ranting about how much of a disappointment the Darling and the FRANXX ending was. But other than that, it was very good. Good plot and everything. So now, on to the number 2 spot. So for number 2, I'd have to give it to Naruto, because this is like one of the first animes that I've ever watched, other than Dragon Ball, but that wasn't like one of my favorites, you know. But the plot is that everybody hates Naruto, even though like everybody knows about this anime by now, to be honest. But the plot is that everybody hates Naruto in the village because apparently he killed the 4th Hokage, which I'm not going to give any spoilers about Shippuden. It's about, the whole show is about 720 episodes, by the way, and so Naruto is hated by everyone in the village because they said that he killed the 4th Hokage and his wife. He has a 9-tailed beast inside of him, whose name is Kurama, and he's a ninja, and that's basically it. He gets assigned to a team with Kakashi, Sasuke, and Sakura. I don't have Corona. And he gets he starts getting hated a little bit less than usual later in the anime, but I'm not going to give any other spoilers in that. So, it was an amazing storyline, and it used to be my favorite anime until I came across the number 1 spot. For number 1, I'd have to give it to JOJO'S Bizarre Adventure. If you don't know about this anime, something's wrong with you, because in my opinion, this is the best anime. I can't leave. And I could be sitting here all day just talking about how much better JoJo is than any other anime. There's a lot of people who don't agree with that, but that's just my opinion. I really enjoyed the series, and I love the plot. I'm just gonna give the plot for, like, there's not really I don't know what to say for plot, but I'll give like a little description of what happens in the beginning. So, basically, what happens in JoJo is it goes down by its family. So, in part 2, it's the main character of part 1's grandson. That's the main character. Part 3 is the main character of part 2's grandson. And then part 4, it's a pretty big spoiler who the main character is, so I'm not going to say anything. But I'm just going to talk about part 1 since there's so many other parts in JoJo. There's about 8 of them with different plots. So for part 1, Jonathan Joestar, who is the main character, he almost dies in a carriage accident. Well, it wasn't really... He was technically in there, but he was still in his mom's womb. Wait, no. I actually think that he was, like, the baby. I don't know. I have to rewatch the very beginning. It's, like, the first 5 minutes, so... If you just watch, like, the first 5 minutes, you'll know what I'm talking about. And then... someone comes to apparently save him. That's just what George, Jonathan's father, thought. But actually, he was trying to steal one of the rings that the person that George Joestar had, because all of the Joestars are really rich except for, I think, Josuke in part 4. So then Dio, because he thought that he was George Joestar thought that Dio's dad was trying to save him, but he was actually just trying to steal. So then Dio gets invited to live with them in their mansion after Dio Brando's father, dies. And that happens, and then Dio just makes Jonathan's life misery. Like, he burned his dog in the furnace alive in, like, the first episode. I can't jump over. And he stole Jonathan's first kiss with Arena, because Arena, He basically sexually assaulted Arena, to be honest. He stole her first kiss, too. So, she wouldn't kiss Jonathan first. I know this is a pretty bad video because I'm not good at giving descriptions. But just deal with it for now. You're the one who clicked on it. So anyway, that's my video for my top 5 anime recommendations. I'll try to upload as much as I can because I know I haven't been very active lately. Other than that, I'll see you guys next time. Oh, you thought I was done. I'm gonna talk about how JOJO'S Bizarre Adventure is the best anime ever. You don't know what you're talking about because okay, so in JoJo, I don't have any reason, but like JoJo's good. Okay, trust me, just watch it, please, please, please.